do there, chums? I'm back in real VR fishing. I guess I am. Right, okay, so where are we going today and what are we doing? We're 63% complete through going through the journey experience in beginner mode, and we are now doing saltwater fishing in the United States of the Americas on the West Coast. Let's go. Oh, we've got 5 places to fish. Okay, well, it appears we are back here with the seals, and yeah, so one of my friends, Damash Smash, who plays games online on YouTube, just like I, his channel is called Good at Game. If you haven't checked him out, I strongly suggest that you do. He's pretty darn freaking good. Right, okay, well, I think I'm going to go for this one. It's found at all depths, and we can catch it using the shiner or the crawfish. Okay, so if I was to select the shiner, and it can be found at all depths, you can see there's only 2 green fish, and that one all the way over there that's highlighted, right? Now, it also likes the crawfish, so if I put the crawfish on, that only leaves us with 1 fish, and it's the same fish that was lit up when I had the shiner. I think that might be the fish. So here we go, let's go for that one over there. Let's see if we can catch a Katin. Oh, it's slightly over. I'm just bringing in a little. Now sadly, this is not a lure, so I can't flick it over that way, you know? So I'm bringing in a bit more, and I hope it takes the bait. But I've got a feeling it's outside of its catch area. Oh no, we're good, we're good. Looks like we've got him. We've got him interested anyway, people. Okay, he's on. He's on. I just saw a bolt of lightning right there. Okay, let's bring him in. Now, this is the coastline. A shark might get interested in this fish, especially if it's putting itself about a bit like that. Come on. Out. Now, right now, I'm not in the most comfortable position playing this right now, people. So that's the beauty with the VR headset. You can take it anywhere. Oh, yeah, I might have to reposition myself because I'm not comfortable at the moment. Let's bring this in. Come on. Heck yes! We caught it, and it's the first one that I've ever caught of these. So this is definitely something I need. This is a ling cod. Never heard of it. We're keeping that, though. Brilliant, eh? Let me reposition myself, people. Okay, well, let's see what's next in my fishy catalogue. There he is. We got him. Cool. Oh, my days. We haven't got much left to catch. Shiner and krill, top and bottom. Okay, well, if I go for the shiner, top and bottom on the shiner, well, we've got nothing out there. I don't think it's there, and I don't think any of the other fish are, come to think of it. I mean, if I go for krill, yeah, there's nothing at the top or mid section. So you know what, I'm just going to catch any old fish now. There's that. Oh my days, that was terrible. Okay, if I go for mid depth though, you might be able to get that large hologram that's just there. Come on. Are you interested? Be interested. No, I've undercast again, haven't I? It's not interested. Right. I was hoping to lure it a little bit closer to the beach so I could easily catch it. But if I do it any harder, look, it's going to go miles. I think the sensitivity needs a bit of work in this game, because it's either you cast way too far or you cast way too near. It's not as precise as I would like it to be on the sensitivity for casting. Ow! Let's bring this fish in. Oh dear! Come on, little fishy, on a little dishy as the boat comes in. Did I catch a shark here before? No, I had one on the hook, but it got away here, I think. Memory serves. We've got 4 of these. It's a Pacific herring. Goodbye. Okay, right. Okay, next fish. Let's just go for that one on the surface all the way over there. Oh yeah. Now, this isn't this fish's top choice, but if I put it there, I'm hoping it's going to attract the green and the yellow. There we are. We've got them interested. Come on. Let's bring those in. I'm not too sure which one bit there. I think it might be the green. But anyway, last episode, chums, I was talking about how all the creatures, well, the animals, the wildlife, are leaving Yellowstone Park. Well, I had one of my friends, George Hadley, hit me up. I pinned his comment on that last video to say that those creatures migrate each year, so it's nothing new. Okay, grade 3. Oh, nice. So, yeah. Going back to Lodge. So you can disregard that last thing as being just simply as that, migrational patterns of the creatures. Okay, so we're back at Lodge. We've caught 1 fish so far that I haven't had before, which is lovely to do. Santa Monica Pier. Let's go there. Well, chums, we're back here. I did actually hook myself a shark here last time. Let's have a look at the old fishing catalogue before we get too stuck in. Shall we see if we can try and catch this? So it goes for krill and top to bottom. Okay, what have I got on right now? I've got krill on. It's only the B-class krill, but that'll do. Okay, right, B-class krill, and it's on top to bottom. Oh, there's a plane. Nice. And top and mid. Let's go for that real big green hologram over there. Let's bring this in a bit. About there, I think. That might get its attention. Yes, it has. It's got its attention. Brilliant. I think we've got a bit of a nibble. And we're on! We're on! People inside the viewerverse. Now, I haven't really got any strange and wonderful news from the real world overly that I want to talk about in today's episode, so we'll just keep this one fishing, I think, people. Come on, fish! Hiya! Something I could mention, though, was I put out a video the other day about a couple of books I've wrote. Yeah, so I've wrote quite a number of books, even though I've got dyslexia, and I put things into text format. The latest one being on the simulation theory. And there's quite a few different things that you can do in real world to test the simulation theory yourself. So it's not just a book, it's a little bit of fun. Oh, look at this, a kelp greenling. Okay, well, we've got 2 of these. I think I'll release it. Nice. Oh, brilliant. Okay, right, so let's have a look what else I can get. I'm just going to go for any old fish now, people, because I don't think a lot of these fish are the rare ones that I can actually go for anyhow. I'll try that green one over there. Bring this in a little. So the further I seem to cast, the less accurate I am. And I do prefer the spinners and the lures for catching fish at distance. Mainly because you can tweak them and move your line if you're not in the right place. Can't so much do that. You can't do it at all with float fishing. Right, let's bring this in. Come on, little fishy. So yeah, I've wrote a few books. So look for that video on my channel. A lot of the books are kind of like paranormal-esque or fringe-worthy. Okay, cool. There we are. Brilliant. Oh, we caught that one. Nice. Okay. Let's just go for these ones over here with my grasshopper. Splosh. Oh, God. That was a terrible cast. Terrible cast! You know what? I'm going to swap to lure fishing quickly. Let's go to lure fishing. And you see here, the whopper, it doesn't actually sink. It just stays on the surface. So I'm gonna use that. Actually, is there any green fish out there with a whopper? No, but there's a couple of yellows. Let's see if we can tempt a yellow. So this only goes across the surface. Doesn't matter how long you leave it, it shouldn't sink. What I like about these is you can sort of move it. See? Quite nice. Look, you can see that one doesn't actually sink, so it's only good for catching the fish at the surface. It makes a lovely little noise as you're bringing it in. There we go, we've got a fish that's interested, even though it doesn't like this lure. I mean, it wasn't green, it was yellow. You can still tempt the yellow. Alright, let's bring this in anyway, and see what we get on the line. They are! Now, what I've noticed inside the actual store, inside this game, you can actually buy boosters to boost your luck and your XP for the fishes that you can catch. I might have to do that once we've gone through all of this. But anyway, we've caught that. Once we're going after the rarer fish anyway. Let's go back to lodge.
Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain, Captain.
Heck yeah.
Why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much.
Okay, chums, well, we're going to be heading over to Big Sore Coast. Heck yeah, let's go do this. So here we are, people. This is a beautiful bit of coastline, isn't it? It really is. Love this place. Right, well, we haven't caught this fish. We don't know what baits to use. That's part of the problem, but it's at mid-depth. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can catch that fish at mid-depth. I think it's going to be a smaller fish hologram. We'll go for this anyway. Probably not that because it goes at top depth only. But you know what? What I can do is I can just shifty through. I mean, I'd imagine it's going to be that. You see that yellow hologram there? I've got a feeling it's going to be that one or that red one over there at mid-depth. So, you know what? What's probably easier is to change to float fishing because you can actually set this to mid-depth anyway. So you're going to limit your missed catches. Okay, then what I'm going to do is just going to cycle through until I see one at mid-depth, like that one there, go green. So is that the shortest depth? Yeah, so I want to go one down to there. Okay, we've got a big fish out there that's green at mid-depth. Let's give that a go then, shall we? Yeah, let's try that. Hopefully that's got his attention. It has. Brilliant. Let's bring this in. Let's see if that's the fish. I think it should be a smaller fish hologram than this. And I wouldn't imagine it going mental like this because the actual silhouette looked quite small. So we'll see what this fish is anyway. I've got a feeling this will probably be a barracuda. The way it's moving and the way it's reacting, I think it's a barracuda. I think I need to go for a smaller hologram next. Yeah, I think this is a barracuda. Just as a guess. I mean, I have caught lots of barracudas in this location. I did a video just a couple of days ago, so I caught loads of these. There's barracuda as a thumbnail. So, there we go. Let's see if there's a barracuda. Let's see if I'm right. Well, that wasn't quite as vigorous as I'd expect for a barracuda, the way it went that way. It hasn't jumped out the water either. Oh, okay, well that's a pleasant surprise. I've only got... I think I keep this one. I think I keep that. Nice, okay, alright. Well, let's see what else we can catch then. Right, so mid-depth. Mid-depth. And there's two fish there. The only trouble is, I want to get over that side slightly. Stick it there. Is it going to see it? Come on, turn, 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 turn. Swim, swim, swim. Look, 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 look what's on the end of this string. Oh, you git. Oh, you gitty git. Oh, 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 oh. Are you going to go for it now? Come on. Just swim. Use your freaking gills, you git bag. Alright. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to recast this one back out, people. Right, let's bring this in. And let's try that again. Let my line settle. Flick! You can go for it now? No, still not. Bring it in a little. How about now? Come on. That's right by your nose. There you go. Sweet. Okay, now this is a little bit more in keeping with the size of the silhouette and the fish. This, It's quite a rare fish though, isn't it? And I don't think this is giving a good enough fight for it to be the fish in question. Let's see though. I could be wrong. No, we've got loads of these. It's a herring. Okay, right. So I think we've caught all the ones at mid-depth that I thought would be the contender. So you know what? I'm just going to catch something on the top, because at the moment I think we just need XP more than anything. Come on then. Let's just catch any old fish here and let's get back to lodge and we go to the next location. Because there's not many more fish for me to be catching here that I think I've got the skill to catch and the level to catch, experience and all that sort of shenanigans. So let's just bring this in. Now, hopefully, there is the new shark event that should be coming on the 30th of July. I might get given early access to that. If I do get early access to that, I can't publish any of my content until the 30th of July. So this might be my last VR fishing video for a little while if I get accepted in. I've applied, we'll see. Okay, let's go back to lodge. So yeah, this summer holiday, this whole shark event is coming on the 30th of July. I got an email to ask if I'd be interested in getting early access. I've said yes. I'm just waiting for my early access code. So if that is the case, then I will be putting this journey maybe on hiatus for a little bit anyway. But anyway, let's hit this up. San Francisco Bay. I do like San Francisco Bay. It's a nice level. Here we go. I really like this place. This looks nice. I think I could quite comfortably live in San Francisco. It's got that London type vibe to it. I mean, look, that looks like it's Big Ben. It does look very much like the London skyline, and I'm loving these bridges and this little harbour area. It's actually really quite beautiful, San Francisco, isn't it? I do need to go visit the US. Right, anyway, let's go and hit up this. Let's have a look. So there's that little fish that's eluding us. Okay, it's at mid-depth, yeah, but we don't know what baits. Right, let's try this one. Krill on top or bottom. Metal jig or crankbait. Okay, let's just swap to that. Metal jig or crankbait. Metal jig, crankbait. Well, there's metal jig, C class. Have I got any on A? Let's have a look. Minnow. Metal jig A. There we go. Let's give that a go. So it was metal jig, top bottom, metal jig or crankbait. Alright, well, there's a way to tell that it's out there. As you see over there, we've got two big greens at top to mid. Okay. Now if I change that to the crankbait, we'll see if they remain lit up. Only one has. That one right over at the back. I think that one could be the fish I'm after, because it works on both of the different laws. Here we go. Are you feeling cranky for the crankbait? Come on. Boom. We're in. It didn't go mental, so it's not a fighter. I mean, from the fish silhouette, it did look a bit like a tank of a fish, didn't it? This doesn't feel like it's a heavy fish. It's not acting like it's a heavy fish. It's kind of darting all over the place, like it's got a bit of speed. What the fudge was that? I saw it jump. I didn't recognise it. It was kind of slightly obscured by my rod though, so I didn't get a good look. Yeah, I think we got it. We did. It's the ocean whitefish. Keep. Heck yes. Brilliant, eh? So we managed to fill in another blank on the old fishing roster. There we go. So let's try it. Oh, we don't know the baits for that one. We do for this one. Now that one's metal jig or popper. Okay. So if we go to metal jig, let's go get the metal jig again. Metal jig. Sorry. I always do this, don't I? Metal jig. And it's top middle again. Okay, so we've got the metal jig on, haven't we? Yep, we've got the metal jig on. Right, so we've got that one over there that's green right now and top, and we've got that green one over there. If I then change this to the popper, I've got a better popper than that. We've got the whopper plopper, but we've got the popper. There we are. Has it remained green? No, it hasn't. I don't think it's out there. I don't think that fish is out there, people, because there's not a single green fish on the popper right now, is there? Okay, right, well, we're going for the popper. You can see here that the sink speed is 0, so it only goes across the surface anyway. This is only good for catching surface fish. I'm going to see if I can tempt that yellow one. It's not the fish we're after. Let's just see if I can get him interested. The popper makes quite a nice noise usually as you're dragging it across the surface. Come on, yellow. You know you want it. Let's see. There we go. He's interested. It's not the sort of thing it would normally go for, but we've got him. We've got him on the line. Steve calling fish. Fish is done. Heck yes. Brilliant. Pulled it. In close to the old red there. Ah, ha-ha! Putting up a little bit of a fight. Come on. I think I was in this harbour before and a whale came up over there. Oh, we caught another one of them. Well, I'll keep it anyway. You know, might as well. Since I've already got 2 of them. I like to have a pair of fish normally. Alright, let's just see if we can find something that goes green out there on one of these baits. So there's a couple there. 2 larger fish. This is what, a spinner, isn't it? Something like that. Let's let it sink down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be about mid. An 8 count takes it down to about the lower depth. 5 to 6 count mid depth. Boom, we're in. Let's bring it in. Okay, come on, fishy. Some fish, it's weird. It says that you've got to use the popper to catch them, but they're at really low depths, and the popper only goes on the surface. So I really don't know how you catch those fish using the popper, because no matter what I do, I can't catch them up to the surface. I heard the whale again. There's a whale right there, look! There's a whale. Wow. Well, we just caught this guy. Anyway, we're going to release him. We have the XP for that one. That was cool. We just saw the tail end of the whale. Nice. I really wish that they'd do something at Loch Ness with the Loch Ness monster appearing. You know, that'd be cool. Any kind of fish, and this is at Oahu Island. Is that Hawaii? I really don't think we're going to Hawaii, are we? Maybe. Who knows? Let's go there then.
Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain, Captain.
Heck yeah. Why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much. Oh my days. Chums, look at this place. I think it is Hawaii. But this is freaking gorgeous. Oh yes. I would like to move here, please. That'd be awesome. Okay, look at that. Look at the weird shape of this thing. Okay, right. Well, that one takes the metal jig or the popper. Okay, well, let's put on the metal jig. Let's see if it's here, firstly. So, metal jig. And let's have a look, see if it's out there. Anything in green? We've got one down there, but it's in top or mid. The only one that I've... Oh, actually, there's another candidate over there. All right, well, let's have a look-see. Now let's change that to the popper. Ah, and it's not out there. That fish is not out there, people. There's nothing that's green. So that one's not there. It's not even rare. So it's so annoying. And we know that one's not there either, because that's a popper too. That's a shark. I'm not going to try and purposely blink and catch a shark. Not that crazy. Right, well this goes for a shiner. And mid to low. So let's go back to there. Let's put the shiner on. And mid to low. So let's have a look. No, there's a helicopter flying over. That's what that noise was. There's one all the way down there that's low. And it's green. I think it could be a fish. don't think I've cast far enough. No, I haven't cast far enough. Right, let's reel this in, and we'll try that one more time. And this time I give it a bit of oomph. Come on. Come on. And a little bit of oomph. Right there. Flick. Oh, God. I don't know why it went over there. Okay, it's going for it. We've managed to get it in the right place. This was the third time I had to cast that out. Just went lopsided. I don't know whether the helicopter's causing some sort of wind or something, but my freaking casting ability just went completely out the window. Oh, there we go. I don't think it's the fish. It didn't go mental. It didn't make a song and dance. No, it looks like a freaking mackerel of all things, or a herring or something. That's not a big fish by any stretch of the imagination. It's not a special fish. It's a tiny, teeny mackerel. There we go. Release. Okay, right. Well, you know what? I'm just going to go for anything now. And I'm going to go back to lure fishing, because with the lure fishing, at least you can sort of move stuff around if you don't cast it in the right place. I'm just going to go for the top fish. We're going to be going for XP. Damn it. Can we get the attention of anything? No. Right, I've completely ballsed up that cast again. I'm just going to cast miles out, I think, people. And hopefully attract something's attention on the way in. Oh, just let me recast. There we go. I'll just let it sink there. We'll get that one. Yeah, come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. Do you want it or not? There we go. I bet it's another mackerel. It doesn't actually feel like a mackerel. We'll see. Okay, we've got seagulls flying above. Kind of hoping a shark might grab this one. Oh, what are you? Okay, I've already got some of these. It's a yellowfin croaker. I like that though. That's a nice looking fish. Alright, okie dokie. Right, let's see what else we can go for. This is a soft bait. Let's just go for that real deep sucker over there. Oh, great. What the fudge was that? Oh, it's an aeroplane. Just whizzed past the back of my boat. Jesus. That was low flying, wasn't it? Took me by surprise, that. Right, we'll just let it sink there. Hopefully get the big fish's attention. We might get... Oh, here we go. We've got a medium-sized fish's attention right now. Ah, and the big fish. Big fish, medium fish. One of them's going to get it. I think that's the medium. Going by the red section on the dial, anyway. If it was the big... Oh, fudge! We've got a shark on. We've got a shark on. I'm just giving it as much slack as it needs. Let's see, can we catch a shark? So this is what the whole shark event is going to be like. But it's going to be like this a lot more frequent. It's going to be freaking bedlam if I get invited into the shark thing. Oh my freaking good... Was that a Greenland shark? That was huge, but it didn't have a big dorsal fin. But we shouldn't get Greenland sharks here. They're already cold water. And if this is Miami Beach, this is obviously hot. And if I catch this shark, it's the biggest shark I've caught so far. You're not getting away, sharky shark. It probably will, people. It's going to get angry in a minute. Nearly snapped my line then. I reeled in a little bit too soon. Oh yeah! I think that's a Greenland shark. It hasn't got the dorsal fin. And it is a green colour. I don't know what it's doing in these waters. Okay. There you go. I'm going to lose it. It's going to get away. Nope. Stayed on. The next time it does that though, I bet I lose it. Right, try and bring him in. It would be good if I can get this into my aquarium. Oh man, come on! I think I've done my best that I can possibly do. If I don't catch this, I don't think it was any fault of mine. It's just I'm not at the right skill level, or license level, or whatever level I need. And I really wish I was a higher level for this shark event, because if this is how I'm going to be playing, of course I'm not going to be enjoying it, because this is a proper workout, and then to not get the fish at the end, it's not very rewarding. Yes, knocked him out again in the sky. Come on. Come on. This is a battle and a half. I was not expecting this. Are we going to get him? Oh, no. I've lost him this time. Oh, I haven't. He's still on. I thought because I didn't knock him out of the sky and then angry mode straight after, I thought that was a goner. Oh, he's got a little bit of distance on me though. Ah, got him in the air. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keeping the tension on this guy. I don't want to give him any more slack than I have to. Come on. Ha! That is a Greenland shark. I know my sharks. That is a Greenland shark. If it's not a Greenland shark, I'm going to be bitterly... Well, not bitterly, but I'm going to be a little bit shocked if it's not. Okay, he's right by the boat. I don't think I can get it much closer to the boat. We've got it! We've freaking got it! It's a blunt-nosed 6-gill shark. I have never even heard of a blunt-nosed 6-gill shark. That to me looks like a Greenland shark. We are going to be keeping that. Holy mackerel, look at my... I've just got loads of cashola. Chums, we've received the reward, but you know what I'm super stoked about? I'm going to the aquarium. We're going to put it in the aquarium. Okay, chums, here we go. There's the blunt-nosed 6-gill shark. Well, no wonder I suppose we could catch it in the region that I was in. You know, I'd imagine this makes more sense to the region other than what I thought it was, the Greenland shark. I mean, the Greenland sharks, they swim to a really deep depth and in cold water, and they're usually blind. I was looking to see if it was that. The frilled shark is in this. That's freaking prehistoric. Megamouth shark. Oh my days. I just haven't looked to see if the Greenland shark was listed. I'd imagine it is out there somewhere. But yeah, there's the nurse sharks. I just wanted to show that it hasn't really got the dorsal fin, just like this one. So I can show why I was mistaken. Wow, man, there's so many different fish inside this game to be had. Anyway, I'll let you know if I find it. Chums, well, I've gone through the full list and I'm not seeing the Greenland shark there. Probably for good reason, because I don't think they've got Antarctica or any of the areas around where I'd expect to find the Greenland shark.
So here is a picture of a Greenland shark, and as you can see, they look fairly similar. Even the gill count is quite close, isn't it? I wouldn't be surprised if these sharks aren't related.
But trust me, it hasn't got dorsal fins. Look at the size of that. That is majestically cool. That's my biggest shark that I have right now inside of this tank. I've got that shark over there, which is a black tip shark. I've got that 6-gilled shark, which I've never heard of before in my life. I'm going to have to go and Google that now after this. There is one other small shark somewhere inside of this tank, swimming around willy-nilly, but it's quite a small shark. I've got some bigger fish than it, basically. But there is another shark in this tank somewhere. You've probably spotted it. I can't see it right now for looking. Oh, there he is, up there. There he is. Little shark in the middle of the tank. You just chase that little fish there with the spots on his back. But look at that. That is a beast. you wouldn't even know it was coming because it doesn't break the surface. That is an unusual shark. Oh yeah, look, it's got the 6 gills down the side. I've not come across that shark before. That is such a cool catch. Anyway, people, till next time, goodbye, and goodbye again.